10 most hated supporting characters in Vikings, and they do deserve your hate. Many characters are loved and hated by the audience, but which characters are the ones who are absolutely despised by the audiences? Let's find out. Hey folks, you're watching Historical Saga, and in this video we are going to tell you the 10 most hated characters in Vikings. But before we delve any deeper, make sure you press the like and subscribe buttons to our channel. So let's buckle up and let's go. Number 1. King Oleg. We start off the list with King Oleg, who is characterized by his unwavering faith in Christianity and intense hatred towards the Viking invaders, particularly Ragnar. His deep-rooted longing for vengeance on the heathen invaders runs so deep that he's even gone so far as to kill his own brother to put a stop to their march on northern Umbria. In the 4th season of the show, King Oleg successfully carries out Ragnar's murder, but it turns out to be a costly mistake as Ragnar's sons quickly avenge their father's death by mercilessly attacking and killing the king. Throughout the series, King Oleg is depicted as a fierce warrior and a devout Christian who strive to protect his people from the Vikings. However, his unyielding hatred towards the invaders led him to lose sight of logic and reason, resulting in the tragedy of his downfall. Overall, King Oleg is portrayed as a complex character whose strong convictions and beliefs ultimately led to his tragic end. Number 2. Earl Haraldsson. Vikings are known for having supporting characters that have brief lifespans and often do not make a lasting impression on the audience. These characters usually appear in 1 or 2 seasons and can be easily forgotten, even by fans who are devoted to the series. Earl Haraldsson serves as a prime example of this phenomena. During the 1st season, he was the Jarl of Kattegat. However, he quickly fell out of favor with viewers because he opposed Ragnar's ambitions. Consequently, Ragnar decided to dispose of him. Because the show has a large cast of characters and spans multiple seasons, it can be challenging for even major supporting characters to maintain the audience interests. For Earl Haraldsson, his opposition to the main character Ragnar made him less likable, and ultimately his demise was a relief for viewers. Number 3. Erlunda. Erlunda was a man driven by his desire for vengeance against those responsible for the deaths of his family. This burning need for retribution was passed down to him by his father, King Horik's only surviving son, who was equally cruel and self-centered. Erlunda's life was entirely devoted to this goal, and he remained steadfast in his pursuit of payback. His resentment towards Bjorn grew exponentially after his wife, Thorvi, left him for Bjorn. Despite acknowledging Thorvi's decision to leave him, Erlunda's hostility towards Bjorn only intensified. He refused to accept Bjorn's role in raising their child, further fueling his animosity towards him. Despite 2 unsuccessful attempts on Bjorn's life, Erlunda remained determined to achieve his goal, leading to his tragic end. Number 4. Knut. Knut, who had initially supported Ragnar's plan to sail west, is exposed as a spy for Earl Haraldsson. In a shocking turn of events, Knut attempts to sexually assault Lagertha, a renowned shield maiden. However, Lagertha manages to defend herself and in the process kills Knut. When Earl Haraldsson demands an explanation for Knut's death, Ragnar takes the blame, falsely admitting to having killed Knut after discovering his assault on Lagertha. At the trial, Ragnar's ally, Rollo, testifies to the truth of the incident, clearing Ragnar's name and revealing Knut's treachery. Despite this revelation, Earl Haraldsson remains hostile towards Ragnar, leading to a series of confrontations. In the end, justice prevails and Ragnar is declared innocent. However, the tension between Ragnar and Earl Haraldsson continues to simmer, highlighting the potential for future conflicts between the two. Number 5. Yidu. Yidu appears only in 1 season of the show, but she left a lasting impression on the audience due to her controversial role as Ragnar's final lover. As an Asian captive brought to the Vikings after a raid, Ragnar was immediately taken with her and began an affair. However, Yidu had a dark secret. She was giving him a herb that relieved his pain but caused him to become addicted. When Yidu refused to keep providing the herb to Ragnar and revealed her secret, he became enraged and drowned her. Unlike Haraldsson, who was not as memorable, Yidu invoked strong negative emotions from those who supported her character. Yidu's tragic story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of addiction and how it can lead to devastating consequences. Number 6. Judith. Judith, the daughter of King Oleg, inherited her father's ruthless personality, but was also capable of outsmarting him with her strategic planning skills. When she married Aethelwulf, the Prince of Wessex, she quickly fell out of favor with him after becoming pregnant with Aethelstan's son Alfred. However, King Egbert made sure that Judith remained a significant part of his plans as he thought that Alfred was the son of God. Despite her husband's disapproval of her pregnancy, Judith remained a key figure in Egbert's inner circle, and he even relied on her to spy on his enemies. Judith's intelligence and cunning nature were a valuable asset to Egbert, and she proved herself to be a shrewd political player. Number 7. Cav. The next character is Cav, who appears in only 2 seasons of the TV show and fails to make a lasting impression on the audience. Nevertheless, Lagertha, a renowned shield maiden, entrusts him to manage Hetabe in her absence. But Cav's intentions are not entirely honorable, as he seizes Lagertha's position as Jarl in her absence. Cav then proceeds to Lagertha, asking her to become his co-ruler, to which she agrees. However, Lagertha makes it clear that she will eventually have to kill him. On their wedding day, Lagertha fulfills her promise and slits Cav's throat, ending his treachery and ambitions for power. While Cav's character arc may not have been particularly memorable, his betrayal serves as a reminder to the power struggles and backstabbings that were prevalent in Viking society. Number 8. Magnus. Up next we have Magnus, who was the son of King Ragnar Lothbrok and Queen Quenthreth, who led a complicated life. Magnus was used as a political tool by his mother to consolidate her power. His father, Ragnar, was aware of Magnus's existence, and as a result, King Egbert, who was afraid of Ragnar's retaliation for killing Viking immigrants in Wessex, kept a close eye on Magnus. He had to grow up with the knowledge that his mother used him as a bargaining chip, and his father denied him in front of others. In conclusion, Magnus's life was anything but easy. He was born into a complicated situation and faced difficulties throughout his life due to his parentage and the politics surrounding his existence. However, these struggles may have contributed to his growth as a person and taught him how to navigate challenging situations. Number 9. Jarl Borg. Jarl Borg, a character in the show Vikings, suffered a brutal fate under the hands of Ragnar Lothbrok. Borg was the first major character to be killed by the Blood Eagle, an ancient form of punishment where the ribs of the victim were cut from the spine and their lungs pulled through the openings to resemble wings. The events leading to Borg's death started when he challenged Ragnar's leadership, prompting Ragnar to seek revenge. After a failed attempt to take over Ragnar's homeland, Borg is captured by Ragnar and imprisoned in his dungeon. However, Borg's resolve didn't waver, and he continued to strategize his escape. Number 10. Kjetil. Lastly, we have Kjetil, a once renowned and battle-hardened warrior in his younger years who has now settled down with his family and is living a peaceful life as a farmer in an unfamiliar land. Unfortunately, his previous nature resurfaces when he becomes embroiled in a deadly dispute with another devout follower of Loki, Avon. Both sides lose family members in the argument, ultimately resulting in Evan's family being excommunicated from the other settlers. In an attempt to redeem himself, Kjetil offers aid to Avon's family, who are suffering from the cold. Despite his peaceful lifestyle, Kjetil's history as a warrior and his unwavering loyalty to Floki lead him down a dark path that ultimately leads to tragedy. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. We will keep bringing you more fun videos like this one.